G'day everybody, Type 40 Artist here. It's been quite some time again, apologise for that, but I do intend to get more content out soon. But for now, I am continuing the round robin story that I started. I started this story and then I sent it off to 3 different people, one of which was the Saskia in Saskia Sketches channel. And she has bounced it right back to me. So I will be continuing on where she has left off. When I started this challenge, I did set a few rules for the challenge. Number 1 was to just continue the story where you left off when you were challenged. Simple enough. Next one was that there was no time limit for the video to come out, and there was no length restraints either. It can be as long as you like. Third was you should name 3 artists at the end of the YouTube video for them to continue where you had left off. And fourth was that if you get named a second time, you're allowed to end the story. Fifth one is to have fun. So Saskia has actually added another rule, which is to keep the main character as non-binary. So we're going to respect that rule as well. Now, technically, this is my second round of doing this, so I can end the story here if I like, but I'm not going to. I am going to bounce it right back to Saskia to continue after I've done the story, and then she can do what she likes with it. But that's where we're going with this one. I'm not going to name any others. It's just back to Saskia this time, because this is my second round doing it. I can kind of meld those rules how I like. So let's get into the recap of the story, and then we will get into my part of the story. So for the recap, in the middle of the Eldritch forests far north of the former kingdom of Caspedia, Faith lived alone with their father. Each morning, Faith's father would complete chores outside while Faith made breakfast. But one morning, he did not come in for breakfast. Faith searched the property but could not find him. After consulting with their father's horse, Ferdinand, they concluded that their father must be in trouble and they should go looking for him. Ferdinand suggested that their father had gone towards the West Mountains. Faith collected a broom, a bucket, and a saucepan lid for protection, only to find them missing when they turned their back. Right, so just a brief recap there, of course. So now it's time to get into the rest of the story. Now, if you do want to hear that story in full, go watch the previous videos. I've got the original video there. It does have some audio problems, so do forgive me for that. But definitely check out Saskia's video that she did, that she's done an amazing job on. And let's get into the rest of the story. My stuff. I laid it right here, Faith exclaimed, referring to her broom, her bucket, and her saucepan lid. Ferdinand examined the porch, spotting some small footprints, only just distinct enough to make out that they were not human footprints. Looks like the goblins down the way are getting braver without your father here. They must have swiped them while you weren't looking. Those troublesome, no-good, horrid, thieving goblins, Faith exclaimed in anger. What will I use as protection now? Gather yourself some warm clothes first, and some rations. We don't know how long we'll be out, Ferdinand suggested. And then you can grab my hay fork. It won't do much, but it's better than having no weapon at all in these woods. So Faith did just that. They came out of their hut, snugged up in their warmest coat and scarf, and carried with them a swag that they strapped to the back of Ferdinand. I just don't understand, Ferdinand, Faith said. Why would he not take you with him? Well, the bridge across the mountain pass is not fit for horses. Perhaps his destination was the top of the Devil's Crest, Ferdinand offered in a presumptuous tone. Devil's Crest? Why would he venture so far? Faith asked. At any rate, we'd best get moving. Faith quickly mounted Ferdinand. Faith had only rode Ferdinand a handful of times, and only ever with their father riding with them. Ferdinand felt Faith's anxiety. He slowly turned his head to meet Faith's gaze. "Don't worry, I will not let you fall. Let's start off slow and steady," he said reassuringly. Just as Faith was getting comfortable with Ferdinand, they were stopped. 3 small green goblins stood in the front of them, one holding a broom, one wearing a bucket, and one hiding behind a saucepan lid. "Give us your loot, little one, or I'll whack you both," the goblin with the broom screeched. Faith was startled by the ambush, but Ferdinand stood steady, ready to stand his ground. "Well, that explains the missing belongings, Faith," Ferdinand exclaimed. "How do you want to play this?" Well, that is where I am going to leave the story. Saskia can take care of the rest, so good luck with that, Saskia. I can't wait to see where the story goes. And for those that haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video and go check out Saskia's previous edition. And when the next one comes out, go check out her next one as well, because I'm sure it will take the story in a wonderful new direction. I've set the previous stories up in a playlist, which I will include this video in as well. I will link that to the video so it's easy for you guys to find, and enjoy.